I was busy like always when I lost this world. It's weird when you lose worlds and you go back to former saves of the world, and your inventory is full of promise. My inventory was full from one last mining trip, and unfortunately, nothing saves. I have noticed that some stuff is saving, but I don't know if it's just the system saving, making the world as big as it possibly can be, or so. I don't know how to send off Diamond. I started writing off I started writing the lore down, but it's just making me sadder than anything. I spent the almost entirety of my minor teenage years in this world. I started this world at the age of 14. I guess I lost it at the age of 14. Well, I lost it until I can get it on PC, which is probably effectively forever. I really love this world. You can tell I love it because, unlike all the other worlds, which I did love, but unlike all the other worlds where I lost them due to corruption and stuff like this, I lost this world due to loving it too much. I literally filled the world up. I, I just can't fathom these being the last times I'm in this world. It's just so strange to me. I walked these streets 1,000 times, and now I'm walking them one last time. I'm also using this to log the name of the buildings and the layouts in case I ever start another world. And when you start new worlds and they start making lore, you kind of forget what occurred in these worlds. And it's funny how I recently I recently put a nod into the previous world that came before this one, which, as of now, ended 4 years ago. But when this world was created, it ended only 6 months apart. They were 6 months apart. So many unfinished projects. Here's the nod to the previous world. I like to write off other worlds. So basically, in the lore, it's one planet, and all the worlds take place on the planet. Uh, the Kosova or the Confederacy, Confederated States of the Archipelago. Those who perished in the Shadow Wind. President, the man who built it all. States hit Natal, Yapog, Ravenport, Fort Killington, Macon, Natal Territory, cities, Hill Run, Arrowsbrook, Winfield, Ravine Town, Fort Killington, Jeffersonton, and Madisville. The Shadow Wind was an incredibly powerful windstorm that killed almost half the country. Now, the country was small. That's why I did it. But, yeah. If I leave this world right now, none of what I just went through will be recorded. So, I don't know. Now, there's one last build I know for sure. I was fixing up. I was fixing up. Never lost. When I lost the world. And uh, it's weird. I almost made a full circle. I discovered then I hit the limit in Hollington, but I very could have easily been in Cochrane when it happened, and that would have made full circle. Here's the last build. It was to reduce tires. This whole area was to reduce tires and increase agricultural production. So I might as well give it a tour, you know. Here is the Lumery. It's not meant to be aesthetic, it's meant to be practical. I plan to start a large village here, but unfortunately, Mojang decided differently. Right here we have the boarding house. I don't think it was almost done. I preferred to always make the villages, not trading halls, but large sporadic cities. And here's some more sheep pens, the farms, and the sheep. It's funny how this world will never see day 80. It's always stuck on 79. Might as well show off Truxton. Truxton was being built around April of 25. I didn't finish it, like everything in this world. It was meant to serve as sort of a boundary between uh, Nazgurn and that. Well, actually, no. The last builds are over here. I need to get to Nazgurn anyway to write down some important dates. Nazgurn was the last place I built, and it was the last main refuge of the mountain men. Well, looks like the world froze. Okay. There's the fund allocator's house. I just need the name and this. The Asgard Yard. That's important. That's important for later. Township of Asgard formally established the 11th of January 2026, which would be, let's see, Sonarad was the anchor point for the real life dates in this world, so let's go check. Whenever Sonarad died in March of 25, that's when I anchored the timeline of the real world. Every one real life year is 100 years in the world. I hope it didn't say I reached the limit before I get there. The game doesn't save anymore. I think they've already said that. I just have to get to Sonorad's home. Mayfield looked like it would have been finished, but I guess it never would have. Never. Mayfield never would have been finished, I guess. Sonrad's too. Okay, let me do a little math here. So 411 was March 22nd, 411. So he died in March 22nd, 411. So it has been 10 months. So I think it's been 80 years. I'm not good at math. No, it hasn't been 80 years. Let me see. No, it was 83 years. I was close. So 83 years have passed since Sonarad perished. Unfortunately, I only really play into the anchor point whenever I need to, uh, because I'm one person trying to build 100 civilizations, so it's kind of, you know, if I was stuck to that time signal for the builds, then there wouldn't be builds that I finished from like fucking 23. So yeah. 83 years since Sonner had died. I'm gonna go into the Historia real quick because I'd finally cracked open the Historia, well, this area, which was an important, would have been an important storyline in the world. So yeah, here's all the poems. Let me get a good look at it. Get a good look at all these slides. We will rebuild Gokrima. That's when I sort of set in uh, that's when I set in the month systems and all that back in early 24. The Historia was meant to be a museum of all my accomplishments, but I never finished it because my accomplishments can't be put in a museum. My accomplishments, well, we're looking at them right now. Oh, there it is.